resumed, re-energized. India's annual report card on the economy tabled in Parliament. An upbeat economic survey for 2022 and 23. Recovery from the pandemic setbacks complete. India stays as the fastest growing major economy and the third largest in terms of purchasing power parity.
The survey looks ahead to the medium term because the pandemic response and recovery phase is over. In fact, Chapter 1, the title itself says, State of the Economy, Recovery Complete. And therefore, after a long time, we have banking, non-banking and corporate sectors with healthy balance sheets, and they are ready to borrow and lend and invest. So we don't have to speak about pandemic recovery anymore. We have to look ahead to the next phase of India's economic growth process.
India's economy projected to grow 6.5% in 2023 and 24. Slightly down from 7% this fiscal and from 8.7% in 2021 and 22. A conservative outlook in terms of growth, but suggestive of strong fundamentals.
When you take a look at, for example, the projections made by many international organizations, it is either somewhere in the region between 6.1 to 6.6%. And next year, according to the IMF, 24-25, talking about the year after the next financial year, 23-24, 6.8 in 24-25. So clearly we are now putting the recovery from the pandemic behind us and looking ahead to a period of what the trend growth will be. And many people are projecting that the Indian economy will grow at a trend.
In layman's term, growth in financial year 2023 primarily driven by private consumption, higher capital spending, strong corporate balance sheets, credit growth in small businesses. And last but not the least, by the return of migrant workers to cities. India's inflation projection of 6.8% is a concern, higher than the central bank's upper limit of 6%. It doesn't seem to dampen investment sentiments though. A widening current account deficit, another worry for policymakers. It may widen further as global commodity prices remain elevated. And that could put more pressure on the rupee. Overall, the external situation seems manageable, aided by robust cross-sector reforms in place at home. Borrowing costs may remain higher for longer, the survey cautions, because of stubborn inflation. With looming expectations of some tax relief in the budget for the new financial year, the economic report card does recommend fiscal prudence to ensure lower interest rates. More money in the hands of people equals great stimulus for all sections of the citizenry. Bureau Report, India Today.